Hello everybody, Terry back again with another video, and today's video is guys gonna be about Madrid Open, to talk about Madrid, to try to find the winner who will win the Madrid Open, because finding the winners in tennis tournaments nowadays, especially on the men's side, because on the women's side Eva is crushing the opponents there. Not that I watch women's tennis, but I read about who wins the tournament sometimes. But on the men's side, by God, for God's sakes, we have had so many different Master Thousands winners the last couple of 7-8 tournaments that we have seen, Master Thousand events, and we have not had the same kind of winner in two straight tournaments in a row. So let's see who will be the winner in Madrid. Will we get a same winner like we had in Monte Carlo with Tsitsipas winning there? Will we have the same will we have the same winner like we had in Miami, Alcaraz winning there, or will we have the same winner like we had in the Wells, Taylor Fritz winning there? No, Taylor Fritz. One thing for sure we know: Taylor Fritz will not win the Madrid Open if he's even competing. Because I've not watched the draw very specifically, to be quite honest. I've not had time. I've been so busy, and I'm still busy. I'm at work actually, but I have 10 minutes here to talk about tennis, and why not use these 10 minutes talking about tennis, talking about Madrid? Who will win Madrid? I watched the draw briefly. I saw that Nadal was in the top section of the draw with Djokovic. He's in the collision course with Djokovic in a potential semi-final. And then I saw Tsitsipas. He was on the bottom section of the draw in a collision course with Alexander Sasha, the double fault machine, Zverev. Obviously, Djokovic and Zverev are on the opposite of the draws, because Djokovic is the number 1 seed and Zverev is the number 2 second seed. And I watched little quarter-final potential matches. Djokovic, he can, in a potential quarter-final, face Casper Ruud. Casper Ruud, we all know his best surface is clay. His majority of tennis titles that he has won is, of course, on clay. So Djokovic can face Casper Ruud in a potential quarterfinal. And then another potential quarterfinal, it is between a Spaniard clash of the Titans. If we even can call it clash of the Titans. Of course, one of them is a Titan. Of course, that is Rafael Nadal. The other one is a future Titan maybe. And that player I'm talking about is Carlos Alcaraz. Those two players from Spain, whose best surface is clay for both of them, I believe. Carlos Alcaraz has won 4 titles in his career, and 3 of them is actually on clay. So some of you maybe believe it is hard courts, but if you look at the titles won, it tells a different story. Clay, 3 titles he has won on clay out of 4 that he has won. So anyway, Nadal and Carlos Alcaraz can face each other in a potential quarterfinal. That was the top section of the draw. Then we have the bottom section of the draw. And on the bottom section of the draw, we have, like I said, Tsitsipas and Zverev there. And who can Tsitsipas face in a potential quarterfinal? It is the 500 class specialist Andrei Rublev, who just wins 500 class tournament after 500 class tournament and after 500 class tournament, but that is barely it. He never wins the Masters, and he for sure doesn't win the Slams. He doesn't even play Grand Slam semifinals, let alone winning them, because Andrei Rublev has never played a Grand Slam semifinal so far. He will of course play a Grand Slam semifinal eventually, because he's young, but we all know that Andrei Rublev is a 500 class specialist, a la Federer, a la Nishikori, to mention some of old players who also did very good in 500 class tournaments. So Rublev can face Stefanos Tsitsipas, who he has won 2 Master 1000 titles, like we all know, and both of them has come in Monte Carlo. So we have a potential quarterfinal clash between Tsitsipas and Rublev on the bottom section of the draw. And then the fourth potential quarterfinal clash that they can face each other is between Felix Aliassime versus Alexander the double fault machine Zverev. So there we have the 4 quarterfinals potential clashes that we have ahead of us. Will we have all these 4 matches in reality? Will all these 4 matches happen? I don't think so. Some of these 8 players will probably lose before the last 8 man standing on Friday. So because we all have upsets in tennis, especially here at Madrid Open, where the margins are, where the big servers, where the big hitters get rewards with where they first attacking tennis, where the players who take big cuts on the ball gets much more rewarded in Madrid than they get rewarded in, say, Rome or say Monte Carlo or Barcelona or French Open, because Madrid is a high altitude tournament where you get rewarded with if you have a big serve, if you take big cuts on the ball, and you can do a bunch of winners here. Compare that with other clay court tournaments in Europe. Just look at Rafa Nadal's stats. He has won Madrid Open 5 times. Compare that with Rome, where he has won 10 times. Compare it with Barcelona, where I think he has won it 12 times. Compare that with French Open, where he has won it 13 times. Compare that with Monte Carlo, if I'm not mistaken, where he has won it 11 times. If I'm not mistaken. Because who counts nowadays? Rafa Nadal has won double-digit clay court tournaments in Europe in 4 tournaments: Monte Carlo, Barcelona, Rome, and French Open. In 4 clay court tournaments, Rafa Nadal has won double-digit, but not in Madrid. And that's the why is that? Because the altitude is so high, and you can hit Rafa Nadal. You can hit through his unbelievable defensive skills, which it is much harder doing in those other 4 tournaments that I mentioned in the video. So Rafa Nadal, who will win this? Who? Will we get all these 4 matches that I talked about? No, I don't think we'll get all these 4 of them, but I think we'll get 2 of them at least. 2 of them. Who those 2 will be? Man, I don't know. I think we'll get Nadal Alcaraz in the quarterfinal. I have a feeling we will get that one. Then Tsitsipas Rublev. I think we'll get that one too. That I have a feeling. Djokovic versus Casper Ruud. I'm not sure if we will get that one, because Casper Ruud, he's good on clay, but he's inconsistent. He can sometimes play unbelievable good tennis on clay, but sometimes he can lose in the second round. And then the Zverev, the Felix Aliassime match. Do I even dare to predict that those 2 will win their matches and face each other in the quarterfinal? Do I even dare to predict that? No, I don't dare doing that. But I think we'll have at least 2 of these 4 quarterfinal clashes happening in real life on Friday. That is my feeling. So I think those 2 that I think we'll get is Djokovic versus. No. I mean Nadal versus Carlos Alcaraz. I think we'll get that one, and I think Tsitsipas against Rublev. I think we'll get that one as well. Those 2 I think we will get. The other 2, we can get the other 2 as well. It is not impossible, but I will be shocked. Not shocked, because not shocked, but I will be surprised if we get all these 4 quarterfinal matches that I talked about in this video. Who will win this one? Man, do I dare to go against Nadal? This is Nadal's first tournament after his injury that he has been away from 5-6 weeks. Who will win this one? I think this one can be won by... Man, I don't think Alcaraz will win it. I think Alcaraz will have difficult times taking out Nadal in the quarterfinal, because I think Nadal has Alcaraz's number. They had to at least 2-0 between those 2, even though that it was a very tight clash between them in Indian Wells 5-6 weeks ago. But this is not clay. Yeah, it is a fast surface, comparing that it is clay because this is high altitude in Madrid and you can be rewarded with your big hitting tennis and with your big serving. But Alcaraz doesn't have a big serve. Alcaraz, yeah, he can do a bunch of winners, but Alcaraz can do a bunch of unforced errors. Alcaraz has a similar playing style like Federer. Bunch of winners, bunch of unforced errors. I think we will have a final between Nadal and Tsitsipas. That is my feeling. Maybe I will be wrong. Who knows? And I think Tsitsipas will be the winner. That is my feeling. Maybe I will be wrong. Who knows? I'm saying I'm not picking Nadal to win this one. I am taking my nose out here. He has won this tournament only 5 times, so he can definitely be beaten here. And Tsitsipas has defeated Nadal before on this tournament in the past. So I think Tsitsipas will be the winner, but I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure, guys. But I'm taking my nose out here and picking Tsitsipas to win the Madrid Open. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. See you next time. Peace.